Welcome, Scorpio, to your October 2023 ethics reading with me, Daniel Natal. We're going to get your Natal chart. Some of the themes that you're going to be facing this month are going to be kind of money related. To kind of stay on top of that, don't get too caught up in overspending. You also will have the opportunity to kind of experience spiritual growth, and I will also kind of do your little ethics reading with these ethics cards because I do believe that the universe, kind of has messages for you. I am like a little intuitive, and I'm going to shuffle these cards. These are the greatest thoughts from the most illustrious thinkers, ethicists, and philosophers of all time. I'm going to shuffle, and I will pick out 3 cards. And the first message to you from the universe is, virtue is the golden mean between 2 vices, one the excess and the other the defect. Aristotle. Virtue is the golden mean between 2 vices, one the excess and the other the defect. Essentially, that is Aristotle's famous concept of the golden mean. In the golden mean, you have like a goal, right? An ideal, right? Say, for instance, truth is your ideal. That's what you're aiming for, the bullseye you're trying to hit with the bow and arrow. And the excess of that would be exaggeration, and the defect would be irony, right? So, you're always trying to get that central point, that medium, kind of like Goldilocks. She doesn't want the porridge too hot. She doesn't want it too cold. She wants it just right in the middle. And that's one of the messages for you this month. Don't give in to, intemperance. Kind of rein it back and, kind of be, a more balanced person this month going forward. Another message for you is Xenocrates, who was asked what he would want for his students, answered, "I would have them do on their own what the law would have them do." Cicero. Let's repeat that. Xenocrates, who was asked what he would want for his students, answered, "I would have them do on their own what the law would have them do." And this is a message to you too, that if you're an ethical person, the law is internalized within you, right? My symbol back there, by the way, the A and the E for actionable ethics, is also kind of a pun on the 3 layers of society that Plato talks about in the Republic. At the bottom is senses-based people who are just given to sensory stimulation, like kind of shallow people. In the center are honor-based people, like policemen and firefighters too, politicians, judges, that kind of stuff. And at the top are truth-based people. Now, the truth-based people, the top philosophers, scientists, and some of that, in antiquity, the way that they conceptualized that was that they would have ethics internalized inside of them. The honor-based people, they basically have honor as an external code, right? It's not internalized, but it's external, kind of like the Marines, and some of that. Semper Fi, brother, this code of honor. So they still do have it. It's just outside of them. And the bottom people, the senses-based people, basically don't have ethics at all, whether internal or external. And that's why you have police forces. And, they have to like kind of force people to be good at the end of a gun. And if we had ethics external or internalized, we wouldn't really need a police state. And that's one of the messages this month to you is to, work on your ethical core. Another message to you is compassion is the basis of morality. Schopenhauer. Compassion is the basis of morality, right? And this gets back to what I was just saying, right? So if people treated themselves well, if you had compassion for others, empathy, you wouldn't rob them, you wouldn't beat on them, you wouldn't, do all sorts of horrible things to them. And the world that we live in would be a much better, safer, more spiritual place, And so those are your 3 messages this month, and I will see you next time. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you want any extra personal ethics coaching for an issue you might have, you can set up a Zoom call with me by pressing the button below in the description. Pick what calendar date and time that you want, and we can hash over whatever thorny moral dilemma you're facing. Also, check out my Ethics Fundamentals course. The links are below, and I'll catch you next time.
The world is suffering from a moral decline. We've been lurching from one crisis after another due to a lack of ethics in society. You can do your part now by considering ordering my Ethics Fundamentals courses for your children, or if you're a small business owner, using them as part of your onboarding process for new employees. Employees these days have horrible soft skills. Help them out by teaching them ethics. Businesses lose 7% in revenue due to employee theft. Train a more ethical workforce and save some of that money. According to the Ethics Center in Australia, a 10% increase in ethical behavior is associated with an increase of 2.7 to 6.6% in individual wages. Implementing ethical structures makes your company more investable as well. Make ethics a part of your business processes, or if you're a parent, part of your homeschooling curriculum. Go to www.actionableethics.com and press the button to order the course. Actionableethics.com. Order now.